Well, Donald Trump firing back at Pope Francis after the Pope questioned his Christianity when it comes to immigration. Listen.
He actually said that maybe I'm not a good Christian or something. It's unbelievable, which is really not a nice thing to say. So it's a response from Donald Trump. If and when the Vatican is attacked by ISIS, which, as everyone knows, is ISIS's ultimate trophy, I can promise you that the Pope would have only wished and prayed that Donald Trump would have been president, because this would not have happened. ISIS would have been eradicated, unlike what is happening now with our all talk, no action politicians.
Well, Guy Benson is the political editor for townhall.com and a Fox News contributor. And thank you so much for coming on. First of all, we just spoke with Donald Trump here on The Real Story, had him react to this sort of back and forth war of words, if you will, between he and the Pope. And rather than speak poorly of the Pope, he just went ahead back to his stance on immigration and how the problem falls on Mexico. You're saying that this sort of war on words between the two of them actually could be a good thing for Donald Trump. Why don't you explain?
Yeah, just more publicity for Trump, right? That's pure gold for him. And he gets into feuds. It's what he does. Throughout his entire career, feuding is sort of his lifeblood. So there's not a bigger feud, I guess, you can be in than with the Pope. So you got the war of words with the Pope. Look, I do think that it's a dangerous business for anyone to be questioning someone else's faith or religion. And I think maybe disgraceful might be a strong word to hurl at the Pope. But then again, I'm reminded that Donald Trump himself has questioned the faith of several of his Republican rivals in this race, including Ben Carson and Ted Cruz. So this is Trump trumping.
Okay, there's a new poll, in fact, that shows that Hillary Clinton is struggling in head-to-head matchups against the Republican candidates. The national poll actually finds Senator Ted Cruz would beat her 45-44, and she actually loses to Trump 45-43. Senator Marco Rubio also comes out ahead 48-42, and Governor John Kasich would be her strongest competitor, besting Clinton 49-38. Now, let's look ahead to the South Carolina primary and then Nevada. And you take a look at what people are now saying about taking Ted Cruz and putting Ted Cruz up against Hillary Clinton. I mean, are you thinking that people in South Carolina are considering it's going to come down to Clinton and Cruz, or Clinton and Trump?
Well, I think there's two separate issues here. The first are those Hillary numbers that we saw from the USA Today poll, which once again underscore that Hillary Clinton is a very weak presidential candidate. Not only is she losing to all four of the Republicans polled, two of them outside the margin of error, Rubio and Kasich, the same poll showed that 54% of Americans say that they would be scared or dissatisfied if she is the Democrats' nominee. This is a woman who is not a strong nominee, although she's likely to be the Democrats' pick. Now, in South Carolina, what Republicans have to figure out is, and elsewhere, who is best positioned to take on and beat Hillary Clinton in a general election. That's part of the argument that the candidates are all having currently down in the Palmetto State.
All right, Guy Benson, thank you very much.
Thank you.